Hi, I'm here to pick up a prescription.
Okay, are you picking it up for yourself or
Yeah.
for someone else? May I get your name, please?
Rebecca Padre.
Hi, Ms. Padre. My name's Bindia. I'm the pharmacist who filled your prescription today. If you have a few minutes, I'd like to go over your medication with you, just so I can make sure you understand how to take it, what to expect from it, and also so that I can address any questions or concerns you might have. Is that okay?
I'm really not in the mood to talk right now.
Well, if you have a minute, the medication you're taking may actually help with the mood if you can. I'd like to make sure it actually helps you. Would you like to take a few minutes?
If that's the only way to get the medication, then fine.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time. Now, before we get started, I want to make sure I have your profile up to date. May I get your date of birth, please?
July 1st, 1984.
Thank you. And I have an address on Myrtle Avenue. Is that still good?
Yeah.
The phone number ending in 1209. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't show any allergies noted to your profile since the last time we've seen you. Any updates on this or any new allergies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I don't show you're taking any medications currently. Is that correct? Okay. So I just have the new one. Aside from the new one, what other medications are you currently taking? Any other prescription medications, over-the-counter medications, or even dietary supplements or herbals?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let me go ahead and go over your medication, and I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Dr. Wright wrote for a medication called escitalopram. It's a generic for Lexapro. It's actually a small white tablet. Is this something you've taken before? Okay. Well, what did he prescribe it to you for?
Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
My mom passed away 2 weeks ago in a car accident.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. So I'm just having a hard time right now.
Absolutely. Well, this is something that can definitely help. And as a pharmacist, I'm here if you ever need to talk not only about your medication, but if you ever need someone to listen. That's what we're here for too, okay? All right. So, as you said, this is a common medication used to treat depression. Basically, what it's going to do is it increases the amount of a chemical called serotonin, which impacts your mood, and that's in your brain, okay? Now, what that does is it'll help to improve the symptoms of depression, okay? Now, how did doctor tell you to use it?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, Dr. Wright wrote for you to take 1 tablet by mouth daily. You can take it with or without food. Just make sure you take it with a full glass of water, okay? Also, it's very important that you be very patient with the medication. It may take a couple of weeks for it to start working fully, okay? All right. Now, in terms of side effects, what did he tell you to expect?
That it should help with depression.
Absolutely. So it'll definitely help with that. Just a few things to expect while you're on it. It can cause some upset stomach, but taking it with food can certainly help with that. Headache and fatigue are also common initially, but most patients usually get over that, okay? Now, I do want to caution you about 2 things. Initially, in some patients, it can cause them to have suicidal thoughts. I not only want you to look out for that, but I want your friends and family to look out for that, okay? If you notice that, please let your doctor know immediately. Second, in some patients, it can cause a condition called serotonin syndrome. If you ever start feeling agitated, really hot, or your heart starts to race, let your doctor know as soon as possible, okay? Now, and that's not for me to scare you, it's just something I want you to look out for, okay? Now, this medication can interact with alcohol, so I want you to limit the amount of alcohol you drink if you do drink alcohol, okay? And if you ever start a new medication, please let us know so we can make sure it's okay to take with this one, okay?
Okay.
And that includes over-the-counter medicines.
Sure.
Okay, and lastly, if you miss a dose, go ahead and take it as soon as you remember. If it gets close to the next dose, skip it and then just continue your regular schedule, okay?
Okay.
Now, I know that's a lot, but just so I can make sure I covered everything, can you tell me how you're going to take the medication and a few things to expect?
Sure. Take only 1 a day. If you forget, just take it as soon as you remember, but not too close to the next dose. And don't use alcohol or other drugs.
Absolutely. And remember, look out for those 2 serious side effects that we talked about, the serotonin syndrome and the suicidal thoughts, okay?
Yes.
All right. So what questions or concerns do you have for me?
I don't have any.
Okay, we'll
Just want
just...
to feel better.
Absolutely. I definitely want that for you as well. Just a couple more things before I let you go. You do want to store your medication in a cool, dry place away from the reach of any kids or pets.
Okay.
Dr. Wright also wrote for 2 refills, so when you get close to running out, go ahead and let us know so we can fill this for you, okay?
Okay.
So just to summarize, you're going to be taking 1 10-milligram tablet daily.
Okay.
You can take it with food because it can be hard on the stomach.
Okay.
Look out for the common side effects and also the 2 really serious ones that we talked about. And also remember, it can take a few weeks to start kicking in, okay?
All right.
Look out for the alcohol, and then if you miss a dose, take it as soon as you remember.
Okay.
Now, I know that's a lot, but everything we've touched on today is going to be in this medication guide I'm going to send home with you.
Okay.
Take a look at it when you go home. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
Okay.
Again, my name's Bindia. I'm the pharmacist who filled your prescription, but any of the pharmacists here would be more than happy to help you, not only with this medication, but any of your medication.
Okay.
We want to make sure that you feel better as a whole as a patient, not just while on this medication, okay?
Okay.
All right.